Hey, slap on that baby, they haters. Ballin' on them like a ball player. Bitch, I'm just supposed to ball on them. Get them number
What's good, y'all? It's Wine Hollywood.
Boy, Kid WIZ.
You feel me? You tune into exclusive Barine TV interview.
Shout out to Barine, man. TrillOG Records, man.
You dig? Bring the city together, support the local music.
Man. Palm Beach County as a whole, man. Like, you know, I represent the whole county. Like, I can't really just put it anywhere because I got people I fuck with everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And I came from downtown West Palm Beach. You know what I'm saying? Like Pinewood, Greenwood, Tamron. You know what I'm saying? I've been everywhere too. I came out to I done been everywhere, the suburbs, Lake Worth, downtown, I mean, Boynton, you feel me? It's like a lot, I feel like Palm Beach, everywhere you go, it's like the trenches regardless, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just going down right now out here, man.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. It's crazy, but it ain't supposed to be like that, you feel me?
So how far is Palm Beach from Miami? For somebody that don't know.
About like, what, 2-3 hours maybe, I feel like.
I'd say about 2.5
2 hours, maybe an hour, 30 minutes, depending on how fast you drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I feel like Miami got a lot going on because people band together in Miami more than they do in Palm Beach. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why
it's
they
a vibe
have
in Miami. Them boys got a whole vibe and the lifestyle going on out there. That's like music oriented. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely
they get it a little more. I feel like.
Yeah, and I feel like if we were to do the same thing out here in Palm Beach, it'll really make some pop off in the city. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
And what was it like growing up in Palm Beach? Like, what are some of y'all craziest experiences?
Man, I mean, in middle school, having gunfights, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, you think you pulling up to a regular fight. You know what I'm saying? And things just go left.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? They just end up going there. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's how it is out here. I feel like, you know, the youth, we heavily influenced. You know what I'm saying? And some people just go there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just take it all the way there. So you gotta like,
start out with the fighting.
Yeah, the fighting.
Next thing you know, somebody gets shot.
Someone trying to shoot you because you done beat them up.
Palm Beach County, but it's unfortunate though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like me personally, the craziest thing really just growing up and getting you know how high school is, just went up in altercations or smoking, chilling with friends and. Police pull up, they all gotta get away from patrol.
Don't even talk about the police out here, man. We got a high alert on the cops out here, and they be pulling everybody over for nothing. You might get pulled over and arrested for nothing. So really, you just gotta be on your P's and Q's in Palm Beach everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter how you move, you can still get messed with by the police.
Yeah. So
the people that is messing, going crazy out there, you feel me? They really making it work for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why it's so high alert. That's why I feel like it's high alert out here because. It's going down. Like even in Wellington, they pulling people over for jaywalking. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they ain't got nothing to do. You feel me? Cause they know it's going down right across the way. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they trying to see what everybody's doing. You feel me? Like where your mindset at? You feel me?
Everybody head at.
Real talk, but that shit crazy for real.
And what besides the violence, like what are some of the fun things you could do in Palm Beach?
But we got like the downtown scenery.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like city. We got City Place. You feel me?
Pawn shop up.
You feel me? We got a lot of club scene. We got a decent club scene out here, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of people out here, we really like to go to Miami and Orlando areas for some reason.
Yeah.
We don't appreciate what we got, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? But we got it though. We do. I can say we do. You feel me? Definitely. But other than that though, even out there though, it's just like you still gotta be on your P's and Q's. That's how I feel. I feel like that's why we go to Miami and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you might see somebody you know in the club.
Coming up, man, it was house parties, so I can't lie, like act like we didn't have fun and like there wasn't parties out here, you feel me, coming up, you feel me?
Yeah, we could have fun.
Yeah.
But we did. That's good. That's it right there.
And who or what inspired you to do music?
Oh man. For me personally, I know Kanye West was like the biggest influence on me. Like Late Registration like shaped my whole childhood, you feel me, like coming up. So for me it's Kanye West.
And I ain't gonna lie, you feel me, I got a lot of influence from your boy WIZ, you know what I'm saying? Like Wayne, you feel me? Like growing up I felt like couldn't no one make a song better than Wayne, you feel me? Every time Wayne dropped it was like a big deal, you feel me? And that's the kind of grind of career I wanna have, you know what I'm saying? Like where like everything that dropped, they looking at it, you know what I'm saying? Just cause they know it's fire, you know what I'm saying? They waiting on the next verse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Yeah.
Like, Lil Wayne, man. Lil Wayne had damn near feel like a 10-year run.
Like, yeah, be like,
he just went in and stopped.
Yeah, trying to have a 10-year run like WIZ.
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's what's up. So I mean, when did y'all start like actually taking music serious? Like when you stepped into a booth? How many years?
Honestly, I could say a nigga been doing it for a good hard 7 years. Man. Like,
I
nigga
say
been
like
in it deep.
2011 to 12.
You feel me? Like taking it serious. Like we done been signed to independent labels. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of little videos out and stuff like that. We done did shows, all that kind of stuff like that. We've been doing it, but like I feel like it takes a lot of knowledge when it comes to this kind of thing. Instead of it being like people think you could just drop music on SoundCloud and it's just gonna go up. You think you popular and shit, but like nah, it's like a lot behind it. It's more like
it's a grind. You know what I'm saying?
Technical shit that you gotta do. You feel me?
Behind
Like
the scenes matter way more than anything you could make music wise.
exactly. You feel me? If you got your behind the scenes right, when you do drop, everything gonna be okay. That's how I look. That's how I feel. You feel me?
Yeah.
Straight up.
And what are some of the things y'all need in the studio to catch that vibe?
A little bit of bud.
A little bud, but really that's it.
A little bit of bud, you know what I'm saying? A nice beat, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, completely sober. It just really depends on the vibe, you feel me? Like if you got the nice beat playing, you feel me? Like really, how I feel is, like beats speak to me, you feel me?
Right.
When I hear beat, like it tells me what I'm supposed to say on the beat, you feel me? Like I feel like I find those, like my style is, I feel like I find the pockets that the beat calls for. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like it is. Like whether it's melodic, whether I gotta, you know what I'm saying, have a bounce to myself, you know what I'm saying? Like do more hip hoppy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I just find what the beat calls for and I try to like cater to that the most, you know what I'm saying? And cause it just come on my head, I got music in my head all day. It just I can't stop. I'm addicted.
That shit gotta be a vibe. Like if I can't come up with some shit in like 30 seconds, it's on to the next beat. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be a quick vibe.
Straight up.
And how long? Well, do y'all write or freestyle?
Both, really.
Both.
You know what I'm saying? Cause we had a studio, and we had the studio there was no writing.
No writing, punching
creating
in everything, just
spot.
making everything on the spot.
Right. I call it writing on the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just writing on the beat.
You writing on the beat pretty much.
Instead of like taking the time to put it on paper, you just whatever you finna say, put it on the beat right quick. You know what I'm saying? Always no time.
Yeah.
Cause one thing I feel like is your first thought are always gonna be the best one, whether you think so or not. You know what I'm saying? Cause that was the initial vibe. Like that was what I feel like the beat was telling you to say right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And how long does it usually take y'all to make a song?
Man, I done made a banger in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I did about 20, 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? When I really take my time, it's certain songs where I done spend an hour, 2 hours just because like I'm really trying to create something that I feel like is great. You know
yeah, it's certain songs where I just stopped probably at the 8th bar, came back the next day or so. You feel me? Like things like that. Like, but like I feel like it's a vibe. Like I don't ever rush it. I don't ever like if I do get stuck somewhere or if I feel like right now I ain't feeling it like how I was. Yeah. I'm gonna come back to when I do feel it. You know what I'm saying? When I'm like, oh shit, I found a new pocket, a new cadence to, you know what I'm saying? Swag.
This time, you might knock out a song 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight up.
And being in the game so long, like what's you guys' drive to like continue to keep making music?
Well, really like I feel like it's the feedback, you know what I'm saying? Like really like the feedback has been A1 since day one. Like it's been like everybody like no one has ever told us to stop or ever gave up or even stop watching no matter how long it was. We done had times where we done promised projects that we're gonna drop and couldn't drop them because the engineer either like flaked on us or certain things like that, like technical things that we couldn't really explain to the people or that they wouldn't get, but they still end up waiting and watching, you know what I'm saying? So like the drop that we just did, the Hollywood Kid, it was supposed to actually drop last year, but we dropped it this year, and it's still getting the same amount of love that we felt like it probably would have got then. Right. You know what I'm saying? We actually have a video that we dropped called Sauce Dripping. Right. That was like supposed to be the lead out to the rollout plan, but then certain things, that Palm Beach shit happened, you feel me? And we got cased up and whatever the hell happened, you feel me? And you know, luckily we got to make it out of it and come back to what we do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, yeah, I feel like you just can't forget about the grind. You gotta keep going, you know what I'm saying? You gotta remind the people that you're not stopping, you know what I'm saying? That in the end of the day, I feel like the people that know us, they believe in us. You know what I'm saying? They really feel like we can make it, so that's why they pay attention, you know what I'm saying?
Right, I sat for 8 months, came home, and we got right back to it.
Yeah, my dog sat for 8 months. While he was in the 8 months, I got the LLC done, I got everything. We keeping the thing going, like, don't nothing stop the grind, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything is single file, you know what I'm saying? It happened in a single file fashion. It's straightforward, you know what I'm saying?
It's about quality, you know what I'm saying? That's what we believe in. quality. Everything got to be A1.
Yeah,
Fuck
everything.
the price, fuck any of
The
that.
presentation got to be correct.
Presentation got to be correct. 'cause if
Everything got to be done in the back end first. Like everything got to be done paperwork wise, whatever. You know, computer wise. You know what I'm saying? Everything got to get set up the right way so that when it drop, you know, everything's happening how it's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
And how much money do you think y'all invested, like,
Oh man.
in the music?
Woo! Already like
Yeah.
I would say I had to say at least like 40,000, bro. Like over the years,
Yeah.
at least just like
40,000.
man, we spent like 5-7,000 on just a studio.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? On the studio alone, and then behind like all the back end technical stuff.
Yeah, like,
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You know, you gotta. You know,
Like I'm even
you know what I'm
music
saying?
video, you know what I'm
Music
saying?
videos, things like that, studio time, like you know,
Studio
mixing time,
time.
things like that. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we put into it.
Cover
you know,
art.
the release, how we roll out our releases. You know what I'm saying? Everything we gotta present it the right way. So we're willing to put that money behind it. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I feel like a lot of people be sleep on is forgetting that you making an investment for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And instead you feel like you wasting out on money, but really they don't know you finna get it all back if you do it right. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, that's you gotta get the knowledge to do it right. Straight up, that's all it is.
And the mixtape, the Hollywood Kid, that's like a collab?
Yeah,
Was it collab?
it's a
mixtape?
compilation.
First?
Yeah, first compilation. It's the first actually released from the record label.
And is it other artists featured on it or just y'all two?
We had 2 features on it. We got Kuda. He actually was a Palm Beach artist back in the day.
Right.
That had a big name. You feel me? Like he had that song, Mr. Ed Hardy. People knew who that song was. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? And we got him on it because you know it's just a classic vibe, and we you know he wanted to get on it.
To us,
and he was a good mentor to us. Yeah, he taught us a lot of things too. You know what I'm saying? And we messed with him the long way. You know what I'm saying? And then we got our friend B Mills on there. You know what I'm saying? On the video that I told you got the song I got that had a video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that saw dripping. You know what I'm saying? It got 20K views.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. It got a lot of feedback and a lot of clout. Like people really like. I feel like that's what set it off. Like when we dropped Saw Dripping, still now. Like we still get people sending us inboxes and DMs telling us, oh bro, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like that's like you said earlier. That's
what keeps
driving.
us
You know
driving.
what I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
saying.
It's like they want it. You know what I'm saying? They it's genuine.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
So what makes y'all different from other artists in Palm Beach County?
I feel like how we're unafraid to experiment.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't feel like we gotta cater to what everyone is used to. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a different vibe, but it might sound like a familiar vibe, but in the end of the day it's different. You know what
It's
I'm
not to
saying?
say that like everybody don't love it, but I feel like we got like a real genuine love for this music. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we would do it even if like there was no money involved. You know what I'm saying? Like this is really what we love. to do.
Exactly. Like I feel like 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 music came to me. I didn't come to music.
Right. Like niggas
Straight
literally
up, like
eat, sleep, shit, music.
like I
That's
ain't
it.
when I was a kid. I didn't know what I wanted to be growing up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what I wanted to be. I almost didn't know who I was really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until I really found this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, this is really what I'm supposed to do because of how everyone around me pushed me to do it. Like they was like, yo, this is what you like. They told me this is what I'm supposed to do. So that's the only reason why I do it. And I'm not even gonna lie. My first show I did a show at King of Diamonds. My first show ever. And I got signed. I was supposed to get signed to Jay-Z.
Yeah. Right.
Straight up, like I was supposed to get signed to Rock Nation. You feel me? Like R.I.P. to my manager, our old manager. R.I.P. to him, but
R.I.P. to
JoJo. You feel me? R.I.P. to him, man. We were on the stage, like, and this what people fail to realize. Sometimes it don't matter like how packed the club is, how lit the venue is. It matter about who's in the building. So like every time you're supposed to really present yourself the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like we was at a showcase where it was like 100-some people, and we don't perform like dead last, somewhere like third to last people.
Yeah.
Club getting kind of empty. We kind of felt some kind of way about it. So we walked off stage immediately, but my manager, of course, he like had a good set. We were signed to a label at the time, or like an independent label. He reached out to everybody on stage, and dude reached out and was like, yo, who's the kid on the hook? You know what I'm saying? And it happened to be me on the hook. And the man, he wanted to like offer me a deal and everything, like
That's
so.
crazy.
But like it never went through. But that let me know that it's very possible that like that told me that I can never give up because, you know, can't no one tell me this is an impossible thing to do. You feel me?
Plus,
It's
JoJo
possible.
loved our music so much that we gotta keep going.
Yeah, exactly. Mind you, my dog was a grown man. Took us in, got us signed to an independent label, and he invested a lot of money into our career as well.
That's
he
where
told us
I get
who
the
we
number
could
from.
be, you know what I'm
Really,
saying?
like JoJo really invested in us.
Yeah, he told us what the play was, and really through him we kept the grind going because like he let us know what's up. You feel me? Like because straight up, like he believed in us more than anybody.
Yeah,
More
he
than
believed in
anybody.
us more than sometimes we believe in ourselves.
And ourselves, even like he was trying
Like,
to put music out that we felt like we shouldn't put out. Things like that. Like, he was like, no, they need to hear this.
Like it was a point in
He fought
time he was
for us.
ready to just
He fought
put
for
the
us,
music on a CD and just go and just ship it out himself, give it out himself, because he felt like we was sleeping on ourselves. You know what I'm
For
saying?
real, and we found out before he went, the day before he went, he was trying to get us on radio.
Yeah.
Straight up, like that, like to me, that's the realest thing ever, and I felt like we couldn't stop. It would be wrong for us to stop really now. You feel me? I really can't stop. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta achieve this goal because he's seen it for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't give up. I can't give up. You feel me? Straight up.
How did he pass away? You want to speak on it?
Man.
You know, it's just Palm Beach shit. You know what
Palm
I'm
Beach
saying?
shit, yeah, just
We'll
know,
chalk
like,
it up to that.
Yeah, it's Palm Beach shit. I mean, you know
how I go down my
it was on the news and stuff or whatever, but like, just know Palm Beach stuff, man.
Palm Beach shit.
Yeah. That's it.
So for up and coming artists, which of these three things you think is the most important? You got the money, you got the clout, or you got the talent?
I'm gonna say the money.
Money.
Because to be honest, you can't do nothing without the money. Like as far as to really get somebody to really hear you and get heard out, you ain't gonna get heard without
Yeah,
the
like what we were saying earlier is you gotta be willing to really put that money on yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You really gotta, cause that's what a label would do for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you would do what a label would do for yourself, you don't need a label. You're independent now.
Money.
And then boom, you end up having your own label being bigger than the label. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on how you do it. You gotta just try to do it. I feel like to try and fail is to try and succeed, because like you gotta fail to succeed. You gotta learn from your failures to succeed. You just don't ever stop trying. Don't let your failure determine like where you go with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you fail, don't mean that you give up. Dang, it didn't work out for me. Nah, it only didn't work out for you because you ended up stopping. If you don't stop, there's no way it can't work out for you.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna try to figure out really what you gotta do.
So what do you think about, y'all ain't mentioned the word clout. What do you feel about clout?
Clout. I mean, you can get there with clout. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? You got, because clout to me is two different things. You know what I'm saying? You got your little internet-based clout.
Yeah.
But then you got some niggas that's a real straight nigga, and they whole block won't get behind them. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, you can get there with the clout if you have people that genuinely love you. But, like, I feel like clout is an overused word in a way, because that meaning is like, it's crazy, because people doing anything for this clout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up. I feel like the clock gonna come.
Yeah.
The clock gonna come. You put that money on yourself. You do everything the right way. That clock gonna come. It's gonna come. And when that clout come, that's what come with it. That's the fame come with it. The fame come with like put the money come with it. The fame come with everything. You feel me? It's just like you gotta put the grind into it. Like I feel like to me it's not even about the fame. It's a career option.
Yeah.
This is my career option. This is what I'm trying to do for real for my life. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a dream or something. It's like really a career option. Like it's like I seen that it's a real career option to me. It's a realistic career option to me. People don't feel like people think it's a dream. People say things like that about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a realistic career option.
Right. In 2018, you can develop a fan base and make a living and not even be necessarily known to the world. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Straight
There's
up.
plenty of people like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are some of the things y'all accomplished as an artist in the past year?
Like I said, we dropped the Saw Dripping video. It got the 20K views. We got two songs on SoundCloud. They over like 10K, 11K.
Right.
We got
This right here, I feel
this,
you know what I'm saying?
this.
Shout out to you, man. You putting in a lot of work
Green
out here,
TV.
dog.
We fucking with Green.
That's what's up, bro.
If you ain't fucking with Green, you green.
That's what's
Straight up. And you feel me? Like we just, it's the grind keep going. Like we got videos gonna come out.
Yeah.
We got we got a lot of things planned, and we just prepping it the right way. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to rush it.
At a point, you feel me? They put up a blog of our music. It's all tripping.
Yeah, they put up a blog. Hood Rich, we was on Hood Rich. Hood Rich Film put us on their website for Salt Dripping a year later. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say like it never stopped. Like I'm like, okay, people still looking at it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like we've been getting a lot of feedback still. So in the end of the day, we ain't never gonna stop. You're gonna see shit coming out next year. We got a lot of shit coming out from my project to his project to the Trill tapes. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping a love project. It's called Hollywood Love. I'm dropping it on Valentine's Day. You feel me?
Yeah, when I'm dropping
cliche, but I feel like it's gonna be worth it. 'Cause the music is gonna be very good. Like very good. Like I feel like people should pay attention to it. I got a little bit of snippets on my Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah, you know, and I plan on dropping on 420, and I'm just finna drop something and telling everything I went through prior to being locked up and getting locked up and not being home. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Just speak on it a little bit. And that's really it. You know what I'm saying? And then Trill tapes, like you said, we're gonna try to get a collaboration
going on with the collaborations. You know, us, other people collaborating. You know, just try to make it happen, and then it continues from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I even feel like by then, like the way the music is set up, the way what we gonna do with it, it should definitely get the attention. You know what I'm saying? It should definitely change something. That's how I feel.